For a lot of gym owners, it can be scary to think about pricing structure and how you should price your business. And I think some very interesting advice I've seen in the business world is the idea of raising your prices so that you actually lose up to 20% of your customers or your current clients. And there's a couple reasons behind this, but one of it is because most often people are actually pricing themselves below what the customer is willing to pay. They just don't know it. So a quick way to know how much you're actually worth is to raise your prices until you lose between 10 to 20% of your customers, and then you're gonna know exactly what people are willing to pay. It's scary, and it can sometimes feel like it's wrong if you kind of have this morality where you're sitting there thinking you need to help people and you need to keep it affordable and keep it cost effective. But you also need to understand that what it's costing you and the amount of effort that you're putting in. So there's a balance to it all. And you can obviously tier your levels and tier your pricing so that there's a lower price point and there's a higher price point, so that you can attract lower and higher income families by offering them different services. But here's why raising your prices works and will benefit you over the long term. So let's just say that you have 100 students and they're paying $50 a month, and you're gonna raise them 25%. That would mean that they're paying $62.50 a month. So you're gonna lose 20%. Let's just say you lose 20% or 20 clients of that 100. And then you get to ask yourself the question, well, okay, so now I have 80 clients and they're paying $62.50, which means I'm bringing in $5,000 a month. Versus the 100 clients at $50, bringing $5,000 a month. I have less clients, so that means I have less people to manage. That means I need less personnel, so I don't need as many coaches. 20 students is roughly 3 classes because you're not gonna have 3 full classes. And so roughly you're gonna have 3 classes with 20 students. In those 3 classes, if payroll is roughly around $15 an hour, and depending on where you live, it may be higher, maybe lower, but let's just say you're saving $45 a week because they're teaching 3 classes at $15 an hour. And so then you have a month, and now you're paying $180 a month in payroll. Well, over the course of a year, it's gonna be $2,060 or $2,160 a year. Over the course of 10 years, you're gonna be at $21,600. So simply by raising your prices, not only are you still getting the same amount of money, you're actually saving yourself $21,600. So this is actually what you're saving. So you're actually making now $21,600 over the course of 10 years just by changing your price structure. Doesn't sound like a lot, but let's just say that now you do get 20 more students. So you've made up the difference, and 20 more people are willing to pay you at $62.50 a month. And so you get your 20 students back. So now you're back to 100, exactly where you started in the first place. But now, okay, over the course of your timeline, you're now looking at basically you're gonna get $1,250 a month based off of those 20 students. Over the course of a year, you're gonna get $15,000 more a year. And over the course of 10 years, you're gonna get $150,000 in revenue just off of those 20 people. Now you got $150,000 in revenue over the course of 10 years. You minus it by the $21,600 over the 10 years. And in a 10-year period, you've now acquired $128,400 in a 10-year period. So as you're a business owner and you're thinking about whatever you're thinking about, whether it's buying a home, your children's college tuition, your retirement plan, merely by changing, just increasing the prices, losing some customers, and then gaining back 20 more customers, all of a sudden you now have a retirement plan, you have a down payment for a home, you have college tuition, whatever it is you're going to want to do, and you don't have to put in any more effort. You don't have more clients that you need. You literally have the same number of clients, and yet that is the overall outcome. And so this is just another perspective to look at it. And to take it even further, there's a gentleman who said that you should actually raise your prices every single time you kind of hit a milestone to see what the resistance level is. So as you get new customers, you continue to raise your prices so that you can see how far you can push that price point. It's super beneficial because running a business is hard, it's exhausting, it's tiring. There's a lot of unknowns, there's a lot of risk. And so if you can save $128,000 and mitigate some of that risk over that 10-year time frame, then it's got to be worth it. Because even if you think about the loan that it came to open up your gym, How long is that? How long are you going to have that loan? How quickly do you want to pay off that loan? And simply by raising your prices, you could be paying down your debt significantly faster for everything that you own on your business, just by not being afraid of changing your price structure. So you don't have to go right to I'm going to raise everything 25%. That might be an extreme. But every 6 months you raise it 5% and you see what the pushback is. And over the course of 2 years, you're now up at 20% increase. And so it's in your benefit, it's in your best interest to start considering how you want to do your pricing structure and how you want to continually raise your customers' price. I know we're attached to our customers. I know we love our clients and they're amazing people, which means if they love you and they enjoy having your services, then they're going to be willing to pay more for what you're providing. In fact, you're doing yourself a disservice by allowing them to take advantage of you when they would be willing to pay even more. It's just the fact that you're not asking them to do that. But most people, if they are rock star clients who love you and want to stick around, they are willing to pay the extra couple dollars just to stick around. They can afford it. You're worth it. Have a great day.